I ain't living on me casa if there's no money. No, don't fuck with you niggas. You niggas is funny. Hustle till morning. So don't money no more. I need some money. Finger fucking check. 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 Never get a nigga with some dope money. Ain't no good money like coke money. What? Ha ha ha! You bitches ain't nothing but jokes to me. You bitches ain't nothing but jokes to me. You bitches ain't nothing but jokes to me. You niggas be all in my posters. Y'all do the most. He think he be getting that kind of. No, he won't. Then play with your whoa. That's a black hoe. Ho. I ain't living on me casa if there's no money. No, I don't fuck with you niggas. You niggas is funny. Mariah, hustle till morning. What? What? I said finger fucking check. Finger fucking check. Hey, Sophia, I see you. Finger fucking check. Finger fucking check. Hold up, I gotta do it. Finger fucking check. What? 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 What you say? I ain't living no mi casa if there's no money, motherfuckers. No, I don't fuck with you niggas. You niggas is funny, motherfuckers. Hustle till morning, niggas. What? I needed some money. Finger fucking check. 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 Niggas. Oh my god, it's sorry. I'm just trying to switch to the other thing that was supposed to be a smoother transition. Like the life. Like the life. Like the life. Like the life. Like the life before we get to the first five. Like the life. Like the life. Like the life before we get to the first five. No roof. What's up, Zuri? Welcome in. I do. I'm an alien. It's a taser, nigga. Yeah, whole lot of shells. Slime. Don't tell. Don't tell. That was eating. Y'all know that ate. Don't tell. Don't tell. I send you the. sipping it. I'm sipping it. I'm sipping it. What? 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 Shells, nigga. Yeah, hold on the shells, nigga. 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 Don't tell. Don't tell. Oh damn, I ain't set up the oh shit. That's a whole song's word, girl. You need to get it together. Whole song you ain't put up the goddamn goal. Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here? That's my shit. What? This for all the LGBTQ plus. But nigga, bitches in the kitchen, water whipping. What? What? Oh my gosh, y'all. Hold up. I sure will. It says help us improve creative monetization during live streams. I sure will. We noticed you may not be using automated live ads. What factors contribute to this choice? Because I'm on vertical, my nigga? Y'all don't offer that? But naked. Nine years old. Oh, you asked me? Whatever. Bow, 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 bow. Get your notification. What's going on? Okay. Am I lagging, y'all? Just double checking. Shut it up. Shut it up. No, I just refreshed my phone. Okay, so I'm good. It was looking weird on my screen. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Now, hold on. Hello, motherfuckers, and welcome back to the Alexa Luthor Show. I'm so excited, blessed, and glad to be here with y'all on this lovely Monday. First of all, bitches, it is June. It is June. Nothing else matters this month but my birthday. This is honestly the first time I forgot it was Pride Month because this is the first birthday I know I'm going to be just straight up satisfied. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be chill. You missed me. I missed you. I missed you. But I've worked very hard to ensure my 25th birthday will go how I want it. And I think all the women here can agree. Sometimes, for some reason, it seems the day in which we are supposed to celebrate ourselves always ends up low-key being the worst. I'm not even the worst, but shit don't go right. And I have high faith this year in the Lord and in myself that I have made it to where I can do everything that I want. I will not have any issues. I will not run into any issues. And I'm just great. I'm excited. And so, first of all, thank you, Mariah. Number one moderator in the world. Hello. Universe, even. Because this girl had to remind me that it was Pride Month. But I'm so serious. This was the first time in all my years I forgot that June was Pride Month because I was just so focused on, bitch, it's your month and you're going to have a good one. Do you understand? But first of all, happy Pride Month to my she's, he's, days, and those. And I don't know. I don't think I've ever met a Zerzy in real life. Weirdly enough, I found myself, honestly, it just felt like true Southerner shit. I felt myself being a Southerner, honestly, because I found out, yes, there's something called an ace lesbian. Wait, no. I was like, now what is this? What's that? What's an ace lesbian? I have never in my years and heard of that. And obviously, I'm in a heterosexual relationship. I guess it's as heterosexual as you can count it, being that I'm bisexual. So it's just straight in a general sense. I am in a heterosexual relationship. So I don't know all the ins and outs of what goes on in the LGBTQ plus community fully, especially because when I was growing up, I was never able to fully dive into the community myself because once again, I'm from the South and Southerners are homophobic. So yeah, even though I'm from the city, you would think. But no. But anyways, on that, I should try to go to Pride this year. But y'all also know I didn't have the best friendships with women, so I'm sure y'all can pin that with or connect that to do a pendulum swing on how that would relate to my romantic relationships with women. Wasn't ever that successful. So just bottom line, I found out that ace lesbian is a asexual lesbian. But when you're ace, y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe. And thank you very much. When you're an ace lesbian, you are asexual, but you don't reject cuddling and kissing. And obviously you like women. And I feel like I think that's the one sexuality that I feel extra southerner on, and it's the asexual. That one I just feel like, okay, this is a lot. This is a lot. It was a lot when I first heard it. And it seems like every year it just continues to add on. How do we add on to a sexuality that we've made clear you're not sexually attracted to people? I just find that one just like real. I don't know, like when they say Gen Z just be making up shit, I feel like asexual is one of the most Gen Z sexualities ever. Because I was like, bro, what? What are we talking about? Bro, in human nature, we desire connection. So I never, and I still don't get with the asexual things. We desire connection. We desire to want to be by people. So people saying I'm asexual, the shit never, I could never get with that. And I never took it as, oh yeah, they just don't like to have sex. It's like, okay, so you say that you ace. So yeah, I'm asexual, but I'm an asexual lesbian. You can hug me and kiss me though. Okay, but I guess like I don't know. Like I completely understand. Clearly, people there's a lot of people that do not want to go the full route with sex. So that's another side of asexuality, is not wanting to be that interconnected with somebody. I completely get it, but I just feel like we doing a lot. I feel like we doing a lot of that. That's my little Gen Z point for himself. Okay. Oh, what's up, Faust? What's up, Faust? How are you doing today on this lovely June? You got something for me? Or you gonna have something for me on my actual birthday? Also, to answer your question, Mariah, no, there would not be a birthday stream. I'll stream the day after my birthday, and y'all can celebrate with me then. But your girl will be celebrating with family. I know y'all don't think I'm a streamer that don't have a life outside of this. Y'all think that's how I be getting down? Oh, oh. This is why I never feel bad for being freaky, because it's real freaks out here. That is hilarious. That and people that are actual freaks. Micah Diddy. Diddy on, he did it in. Diddy on, he did it in. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Let me just restart something. Because ain't no way you asked me that question. Ain't no way. I ain't doing my job right. Y'all can't tell I've been listening to a lot of Pink Floyd, so I'm in a very rock era of my life. I feel like we could pin it as a message. Should I? Because I didn't set. I made it the goal. I don't know. Is that tacky? Is it tacky that I made it the goal? Should I make it the comment? I don't know. I don't know. Decisions. I'm gonna hurry up and drink this coffee though. Because I drank coffee at like 4 p.m. It is tacky that it's the goal. Let me know. But I drank coffee at like 4 p.m. yesterday. Obviously, I knew what I was doing, but I was just like, damn, I'm gonna be up till 4 a.m. And that's gonna kind of fuck me up because I gotta get up for work tomorrow. But then, I was like, if I want to stay up and, be an irresponsible adult, I have to deal with the consequences of that irresponsibility. So, bitch, if you're tired as fuck in the morning, it's because you stayed up too late, because you woke up late and you drank coffee too late. So, I need to drink it now. So, hit me with the chugs. What's up, Desi? Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, that's what we'll do. Hold on. That's what we'll do. Got it. Oh my God. Yes, I get it. Why are you showing me that? I'm not trying to send one. I'm going to end it from my phone because all my other devices today are acting. I was about to say something, but it's inappropriate to say. Okay. So, we're not going to be doing a birthday live. We'll celebrate my birthday the day after my birthday. Y'all got that? So, don't bring a birthday cake to my birthday on a birthday cake with my birthday on my birthday live, okay? Because it's not my birthday. It'll be the day after my birthday. But y'all better be some birthday money to my birthday live. Do not bring a birthday cake to my birthday live on my birthday. Because it will not be the actual birthday. It'll be the post after birthday on the birthday live. Okay? Get that together. Damn. Okay, sorry, y'all. I was trying to get this shit out of my face. So that's what the B-Day Live celebration is. We will be celebrating the day after. Because the day of, I'll be celebrating with the people who celebrated it with me my first birthday. My family. You get it because they were there when I was born. I also want to make like a little invite, a little camp invite. I had a lot of high hopes. Those hopes will still be achieved. So don't feel bad for your Zam, chill out. That's that coffee. I had a lot of high hopes for my 25th birthday. I haven't done a birthday photo shoot since I was a kid, so that's something that I wanted to be able to do this year. Cars did not align that way. Gonna probably push that to another circumstance, but honestly, I don't know. I may be able to do it. Things change. But regardless, I was like, well, if I can't do the full photo shoot this year, I kind of at least want to have a theme around my birthday. I want to have a theme. And like, I want to tell y'all what I want to do because like I'm honestly so happy. Like, because it's really quick. Growing up, I was very insecure about things. I kind of was living for others at a point. I very much was a malleable and impressionable child, especially because y'all know that period in middle school where I went to the white middle school and I wasn't around any of the people that looked like myself or girls I could relate to, boys I felt like would like me or even that I could hang out with because I was kind of like a tomboy. I'm chill with hanging out with the guys just to hang out with the guys or whatever. And so, as I got older, I didn't want to do as many things because it was kind of perceived as lame by other people. Or even the best friend I had at the time didn't want to do it because it was like seen as lame or because she had a little bit more money than me. I regarded essentially her word as bond and everything that she suggested as like the cool kid thing. Mind you, when I look back at stuff, that bitch literally was lame as me. We both were in the same boat. We were one another's only friends. She was only able to befriend other guys as well. And I say that's an issue. Like, oh, well, if you don't have any female friends, that's a very telling thing. But just like really looking back at it, we was in the same boat. We both lame bitches that's hanging out together. We don't have anybody else. So, if I kind of want to peep that at that time, like, well, do what you want, Alexa, because, like, she's talking about some, this is uncool and this is uncouth. She's in the same boat as you. Like, mind you, you do more cool shit than her. Bitch just sits at home all day. You're in band. You're in athletics. Like, what the fuck? That. And so I found myself in my 20s really diving deep into who Alexa is, what it is I want, all the things that I'm trying to get into. Anything can be considered lame. I'm not saying I was lame because I was a tomboy, y'all. I'm saying like I was like lame in my eyes. And just also, let's also not be dicks. I saw a video on YouTube and it talked about how we cannot sit over here and act like ugly people don't exist. When we sit over here and tell ugly people, you're not ugly after they understand that they're ugly, we are discrediting their experiences. I was lame, okay? Y'all cannot tell me what I was. I was lame. I was a very lame child. It is okay. That's why I'm popping now, because I was tired of being lame. Sick of the shit, And so now, because I'm in my 20s and I'm very secure in myself and I really am knowledgeable about who it is I want and the things I didn't know before that I wanted to know about myself, I can now strive for that and achieve that. So, like, I know it is so simple, but it means so much to me because it counts as one of those things that I let other people, being in person or social media or just my head, because that's like also another thing. I'm an overthinker and I have heavy anxiety, so it's just all that together. It's a bad pie. It's a bad little pot. You're making a bad pot of mustard greens. Y'all make sure to like and subscribe. We're already almost at 20. I love that. But believe it or not, also because I was a child that was also getting in trouble periodically. I was doing a lot of different things. Believe it or not, I'm very excited, very prepared. I am going to have a nice dinner with my family at the Cheesecake Factory. That is so much to me. I know it's not crazy fancy and everything, and that's exactly where I want to go. One, growing up, every girl I knew, every poppin' bitch I knew had their birthday at Cheesecake Factory. I want to have my birthday at Cheesecake Factory. Another thing, they had friends to go to Cheesecake Factory with. I ain't got no friends to go to Cheesecake Factory with. So my Cheesecake Factory experience has only been specifically when my mom would have business meetings there. She would bring me with her, be like, Alexa, what you want? Or she would already be there, call me and be like, what you want from here? I think I've been to Cheesecake a handful of 5 times. Because I missed out on that opportunity because I was young. That's also another conversation, too, about, not burning yourself out. About not burning yourself out. Because I never got to experience that. You're talking about some old school birthday outing, which it is, but I never got to experience it. Old to y'all, new to me. I don't know nothing about that shit. I don't know nothing about going to Cheesecake Factory for your birthday. I don't know nothing about that. Bitches was getting that at 12, 13, shit, even 18. I ain't never got that. I'm trying to know what that feel like. The fuck? Even down to the fact that I was blessed enough to actually live in a Tuscan home growing up. Hey, man. But it was also y'all make sure to like and subscribe. Appreciate you. It was also around the time, it was short-lived, but also around the time all these changes started happening. So essentially, like Mariah said, my inner child has been striving to, one, be fulfilled. Because the healing part, I done went through the healing part. When I tell you I done gone through the healing part, it's been so much shit I had to get through. Lord have mercy. The healing part, I'm over that, okay? I've already done that. Well, I don't think you'll ever, be satisfied because, we essentially only get to be kids for 18 years. And we got to be adults for the rest of our lives. So honestly, until I go to therapy and, just kind of have somebody else I'm able to talk to about things, I don't think I can officially say my inner child is healed. But in terms of me feeling damaged right now, I feel like my inner child is fighting and saying, please save me. Oh no, she not doing that. She chill. She real satisfied. She playing with her Bratz doll houses, playing her DS, as well as her PSP, and she eating on some Sour Punch straws. She chill. She chill. In terms of like fulfilling her though, that's what this is. This whole show, this whole setup, this is fulfilling the inner child. Because little Lexa had dreams and lights. Little Lexa would stand in front of multiple mirrors in her room and talk to herself and imagine that is an audience. That is a show. Asking herself questions. Little Lexa would set up full, like literally getting the chairs in my room. I had two of those. I had two of those Bratz chairs. Y'all know the ones that like sit down in and shit. I would set up my own little interview process. I was that child. I sit in one chair. So how do you feel about this today? Go over to the other one. I feel very good. Go over to the other one. Is that so? Go over to the other one. I was that child. So I am now in the point of fulfilling my inner child. So somebody get that DS out that baby hand. No! I don't think I told you. I was a child that bit motherfuckers. You try to take my toy from me, I will bite you. What's that one finesse 2 times? You come over here, I'm gonna bite you. I'm gonna bite the fuck out you. That. Don't touch my pink DS. What did we learn yesterday, my sweet? Unhand my DS or lose your nose. Simple as that. Unhand my DS or lose your nose. Fucking crazy. Yes, that's what I'm honestly doing right now. Because another thing, why I brought up like the whole Tuscan thing, y'all know Cheesecake Factory is straight Tuscan. It's straight Tuscan vibes, Tuscan aesthetic. And I feel like as a woman and a homage, going into womanhood, stepping into womanhood officially, because I am turning 25, I feel like that is, the mark when that frontal love starts forming. It's on a lot of different things. I was literally talking to my man the other day. I don't find myself desiring roller coasters as much anymore because that part of my brain is starting to form to tell me you really know you only got one life, right? Do you want to die on a roller coaster type thing? So I can already tell I'm getting older, clearly, because my mind is starting to mature around certain things. So as a celebration to the woman I am becoming and a homage to the young woman I once was, and in celebration of her, because if it was not for her, I wouldn't be here. I want to go to Cheesecake, and I am going to go to Cheesecake. And I'm like so happy, and like, yes, little Lex is inside me jumping now, because like I'm literally so happy, and I have a man. Do you understand? And not only a man, that's my best friend. Now I have friends to go to Cheesecake Factory with. Now I have friends. Nobody can tell me anything. Child, no. Lil Penny, what is you talking about? What? I want to feed into the narrative that being a tomboy is bad. Who said a tomboy was bad? Mind you, I was not a tomboy voluntarily. I had a dad who did not care low key that I was a girl. So I'm aware of what he put me in. I think I actually may have an outfit to show y'all. He wanted a boy. Both my parents actually wanted a boy. Actually, they actually have the name for the boy that they would have had. So yeah, they both wanted boys, which is crazy because you got two girls. So look at that. Neither of them. It was just so funny because neither of them have the personality to be boy parents. Like, no, they're both too needy. That's freaking ridiculous. Like, nah. Well, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. Exactly. I'm trying to find one of my baby pictures so I can show y'all. Oh, wait, this is me. It's me fresh out the womb. Y'all want to see me? Oh, wait, hold on. I got to cover. Okay. Look at me. My mom also said I didn't cry when I came out the womb. I was also 7 days late. I was supposed to be born June 1st, but I came June 8th, very late. I come on my own time, not when people tell me to. Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do. Y'all see them cheeks? So fat. And then my mom said they had to smack me twice. So I was 7 pounds, 5 ounces, and 20 inches and 75 centimeters. That's crazy. 7 pounds. So I was like a Stanley? That's crazy. We really do be this small. Yes, I was a little chubby thing. Look at them cheeks. There's my dad holding me. Look at me. Tubby self. Just tubby. Tubby. It pulled up every other baby that I have on my phone, all my baby cousins. Oh! That's me again. I can't find any of my tomboy proof. Just know it's in here. But you could tell this is when my mother was dressing me. Okay? This is when my mother was dressing me. Don't let this take away from the facts I told y'all. He was dressing me like a little boy. He himself has said it. And then he had to start dressing me like a little girl because I looked like him. And so people would pass by and be like, your son is so cute. And he'd have to say, she's my daughter. Well, Dad, that's what happens when you don't appropriately dress the child. This is crazy. I can't find any of my tomboy rep. Oh, this kind of counts. This kind of counts. Even though it was cute, he had me styling. Look at that drip. And I was in my K-Swizzles. So cute. So cute. So shy. And this one as well. He always had me in like 2-piece not jumpers, 2-piece tracksuits. Mind you, we live in Texas. So I don't know where I was wearing all these at. Obviously, this time was during Christmas. So I guess that makes sense. But no. Oh my goodness. I got to post this one. This is my fave because my parents used to take me to get birthday photo shoots. And I think they said I think I was 6 months. I don't think I was even a year here. And that was my either 6-month photo shoot or my first year photo shoot. Either way, I should copy this. I should find a fit similar to this, and I'm gonna do a photo shoot for my 26th, and it's gonna be homage to that. That's the star. That's the star. So cute. I'm gonna show my man. I'm gonna redo this. Photo shoot. So cute. I was such a cute baby. Y'all wish y'all's babies were this cute. And this is one of my faves too, the rare times that it snows in Texas. Y'all see that? This is actually so cold. That's gonna be my next winter wallpaper. That's cold as fuck. Do you understand? Don't play with her. And then there's actually a picture. Uh, your mom's camera roll. Speaking of, that's why I'm gonna end it on this one. This is pictures of me, my mother, and my sister, all at the same age, and I just thought it was so cute because we all look like my mommy, and that's what I wanted to show y'all. Do y'all know which one is me? Which one is me? Which one is me? Who can it be? Which one is me? Who can it be? Okay, that's enough of that. But y'all saw the point. I think I'll let this one be the most tomboy-esque representation. I was trying to find another one, but I can't find the one I was trying to use. So yeah, even down to that, figuring out who it is I am as a woman and how I like to dress and what I like to wear. And I find myself always kind of going back to casual clothing and chill fits. Like I love to be comfortable. I do love to be comfortable. But I don't mind being uncomfortable for the sake of a look. If the look is good enough, I don't mind being uncomfortable, truth be told. It depends on the type of discomfort though. I'm not into let me see. For example, that Harley Quinn fit, that second time y'all saw me wear, I'm not gonna say that's the last. Okay. Exactly. But that Harley Quinn fit, I'm not gonna say that was the last time y'all saw me wearing it, cause it'll never leave. But just know, it'll come out casually. It'll come out every now and again because that motherfucker is hot. That motherfucker is hot. There's no way the real Harley Quinn is beating ass and dominating motherfuckers in that. It's sweaty. It's hot. I'm sure it's pleather. I doubt it's real leather, but that pleather make you sweat too, niggas. It was ridiculous. So they were right about the shorts. Honestly, yes. They were right about giving the women shorts in comics. Like, oh my God. Lord have mercy. But we honestly haven't even gotten on none of the topics today. Let's get into it. My goodness. Appreciate you, Lane. I see you in the chat. Make sure y'all liking and subscribing. We're shooting for 5K. I didn't put my welcoming comment. Oh my God. Mariah was supposed to remind me. How can I beat up 5 bad guys in tights? That's the thing. And that goes for the male superheroes too. Why are they putting all the superheroes in these tight, air restricting outfits? That's not fair. There is no way y'all want them to do vigilantism and fight crime and they're uncomfortable. I think that's the thing. I can be uncomfortable for a fit or for an event, but I cannot be uncomfortable when I'm fighting crime. Are you serious? Oh no, we're gonna have to. Smells good. Smell good. It's aerodynamics. JMG, you get your big fat ass up, put on some tights, and you go kick a nigga in the face 5 times. Speaking of, this is my new favorite person right now. This Asian woman that be kicking the fuck out of people with her 1 foot. Oh, God. I'm a kicking woman. I seen this yesterday. I said, bro, what the fuck? And they said, I'm not sure if that's what she really did or if it's just the internet fodder and people wanted to have a caption and people were just trying to give her that aura. But they were like, she took Bruce Lee's words to heart. I don't fear the man who practices 10,000 kicks a day. I fear a man who who practices one kick 10,000 times, and that's what she does, and this bitch is raw. Like, oh my god. No. I want to show all of her kick. What's her name? Mona Kamara. Because every time I see it, I know that's not her real name. Because they keep calling her Chun Li. That is not Chun Li. Racist asses. Look, there they go again. Real life Chun Li. Look at them. Look at her. Just on that one leg. Just. Oh. Break. Oh my God. My sweet. Wait. No. Oh my God. Okay, yes, it's official. I'm sorry. I had to make sure. Russell Wilson is retiring. Yes. He's retiring. It does say he is done. Oh no, Beckham got fired. Hired. By New York? Ain't that his OGs? Oh, well, which? The Giants? Well, look at that. Flag football does work. Shout out to flag football. It has revitalized Odell Beckham's career. Hello. And we got to add that. Oh, my God, y'all. Okay, let's officially get into the show. I've just been over here yapping. Using this as my own personal phone call. No. He's becoming a sports analyst. That sounds like the most perfect boring job for a boring person like himself. So, yeah. Yeah. Shit. Which is weird because he barely speaks. Oh no, that nigga speaks. Maybe it's because I'm invested on the Sierra side, so when I hear him, I like legit always hear him speaking. No, he speaks. You cringe every time you hear it, but he speaks. So that's great. All right, let's get into the show. So speaking on sports, let's go ahead and transition into the big win. Wemby has taken the Spurs to the finals, baby. W Wemby in the chat. I'm sure Mariah will beat all of you to it. He speaks a lot. Watch Hot Ones. That as well. He don't like to cuss though. Yes. Let me analyze that sport real quick so I can tell y'all what happened. The Spurs. All right. You know, I gotta get into announcer mode. W. Wendy, shout out Wendy Williams. She took the Spurs to the championships. What can't that woman do? It's crazy. What can't that woman do, y'all? She does it all. So does that mean Future wins the beef? Yes. I'm mature enough to say no. Yes. But in an immature mind, sure. His op retired before him. Yes, his op retired before him, but I mean his op also tucks his son in every night. So it depends on what you count as the win and the loss and different things like that. So, you know, it just depends. It really just depends. I don't like to, in situations like this, I don't like to bring up Nevadius. Because it's sad. Let's keep it on music for him, please. Congrats to Wemby and them. I want them to go all the way, but something tells me the fix is in it for the Knicks. I honestly have no opinion. No. I always have an opinion.
Fix wouldn't be in it for the Knicks because Texas would have more money than New York. So Texas would pay more. So
we do. But for basketball, does Texas want to pay more for a basketball win?
I mean, if we're going with the logic that sports is fixed anyways, they've already paid to win. They're in the finals now.
Mm-hmm.
So why wouldn't you finish the job? I wouldn't pay to get to the end of the road just to stop paying.
Well, either way, getting to that final is going to give you great promotion. So either way, you kind of benefit. Obviously, when you win, you benefit more.
Winning benefits you. No one really cares about if you got there and you lost.
I don't know. That Cavalier versus Warrior match was pretty talked about all them years that one was going, one was winning, one was losing.
Because they had to win each individual year.
Yeah, and that's
why no one regards LeBron James as a true GOAT over Michael Jordan, because he didn't win all of his NBA finals. Michael Jordan did, so that's a discussion you have to have. When the Cavaliers or the Heat or I don't even know who was going back and forth with the Golden State Warriors anymore, because that shit was so old.
It was the Cavaliers.
So when the Cavaliers and the Warriors were going back and forth, they were each winning championships by the end of those years.
And this can be the start. If this is like the new start, it's a Spurs and Knicks type thing. You don't think? I mean, this is an anomaly to have the Knicks even get this far. I think the Spurs have been this far before. Didn't we used to have that? Oh, no, that was the Mavericks.
They went this far like in 2015.
So we've gone this far before. We've gone this far before. That's crazy. The Knicks is finna win for historical purpose. The Spurs beat the Knicks in 99, and the Knicks ain't won since the 70s. I wouldn't be shocked if they do. For a storyline, it does make more sense for the Knicks to win. It benefits them more. And, Texas, we got plenty of other things. We don't need a Spurs win. Do you understand? We have 3 basketball teams. That automatically puts us in a higher position than a lot of other teams. So if we don't get this one, we'll get it eventually. It's fine. We about to have 4 teams, babe. And then one of them is a WNBA team. You do realize some places don't even have an NBA team. So I could really give a fuck if we lose to the Knicks or not, baby. Like, who is going to stop Wemby? That's the question that needs to be answered, Mariah. You tell them. Oh! The Athletic says the San Antonio Spurs have defeated the Oklahoma City Thunder 111-103 in Game 7 of the 2026 Western Conference Finals and will face the New York Knicks in the NBA Finals. Victor Wembanyama had 22 points and 7 rebounds, while Julian Champagne added 20 points on 6 of 10 shooting from 3. The Spurs overcame 35 points from 2-time defending NBA MVP Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. When did the NBA become the World Trade Center? Jesus Christ! Defending MVP Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in his best performance of the series. Game 1 of the 2026 NBA Finals, a rematch of the 1999 Finals where the Spurs defeated the Knicks, is in a... fuck it. I don't even care. LOL, beating a former champion should tell you all you need to know. That's another point. They literally just beat OKC, and OKC won yesterday. So... won yesterday. What the fuck am I talking about? Let's get off basketball. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. What? Let's get on some shit that I know. Okay? We're no more sports talk. Y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe, because we are about to be 50 minutes in. We not in my 30 likes. I don't like that. We not in my 30 likes. Can y'all explain? Y'all want to explain to me what's going on? Regardless, let's get into it. Hold on. The Knicks been handling the Spurs all season long, though. We'll see. We'll see who can really handle some ass when push comes to shove. You see what I did there? Who can really handle some ass? If you get what I'm saying. And this what you back up. I didn't even finish showing y'all my girl. Look at her. Her cool ass. Look at her. This what I need Wimby to do to them New York niggas. Do that shit. Do that shit. Handle that ass, Wimby. Look at her. Sit down, bitch. Sit down. That's what I want. I want my Cowboys to do. Okay? That's what I want my Cowboys to do to them goddamn Yankees. I'm going straight back in the day with it. I called them funkin' Yankees. Good. Okay. I'm so distracted today. I'm so sorry, y'all. It's a Monday. When things like this happen, it just feels like Monday. Feels like Monday, babes. All right. Okay. If the Knicks lose, JMG, no. If the Spurs win, you owe me a $5 super chat. You get nothing if they lose. I just wanted to let it be known. If they win, you're giving me something. Oh, gosh. And low-key, real quick, let's go ahead and celebrate our 30 likes so we can get to the rest of the show. I'm sorry my ADHD is just crazy today, y'all, but I love y'all. Y'all know. Yeah. Oh, I could just easily do that. Bitch, it's 2026. You been could have done it. From the motherfucking top, babe. If they lose, I'll give the $5 super chat on behalf of Jay. Okay, Mariah, I fucks with that. How? I'm pulling for the Spurs, boss. Okay. That's why you must pay me. They win, you pay me. They lose, you pay me. There we go. That sounds right to me. Sound right to you? Sound right to me. Now let's celebrate, babes. Thank y'all so much for 31 motherfucking likes. Happy motherfucking Monday. Happy June. You know what? Bad bitch birthday is coming soon. Yeah. Coming soon. Bad bitch birthday is coming soon. I'm talking about a man down. I'm talking about ooh, ooh. This is what I need the Spurs to do, okay? I'm talking belt to ass. 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 Hold up. I feel like a brand new person, nigga. I feel like a brand new person, nigga. You so right. I turn 25 next Monday. Make sure you donate. Thank you so much. Or get out. Spurs fans, subscribe. Rockets fans, subscribe. Mavericks fans, subscribe. If you're a fan of Texas teams, subscribe, baby. If you're a fan of Texas people, just saying. Oh, Lord. I'm about to do a big burp, y'all. That was like 5. Oh my God. It's okay. All right, we got that celebration now. Thank y'all again for 30 plus likes. We already 55 minutes in. That's great. I just saw. Thank you, Earthy Truth. I appreciate you. Shout out to you for the gold coins, man. Man. Yeah, shut shit down. Okay. We've discussed the amazing defeat of OKC, okay? Texas put belt to ass on Oklahoma. Now, oh yes, some announcements. For those that were not aware, we will not be doing a live on June 8th. We will be doing my birthday celebration live on June 9th. So make sure you're there. Get your blunts, get your wine coolers, your tequila, your vodka, your whiskey, whatever puts some hair on your chest and makes that coochie wet, whatever you do, please get ready to celebrate with me on the 9th. It'll be kind of like a get ready with me celebration type thing. I'll sip some lady beers, get ready, and we'll discuss whatever. That'll honestly probably be the only time we discuss. I'm not gonna say discuss, but like that'll be the only time y'all will get me being a chatty patty. One of the topics and a lot of different things I see people send essentially is gossip, whether it's other people getting other people pregnant or other people sleeping with other people. Y'all know that's not typically my type of content. I don't prefer to gossip, just, keeping it straight. I'm not a gossiper. I don't really like to talk about other people, especially other real people. My type of gossip is talking about TV show characters and shit like that and comic book characters. I really don't like talking about other people because I don't know what's going on in your life. I don't know how you're giving it up. And it just seems like a waste of time for me because it's really not going to do me no good in my life. I also don't really want, to be honest, you can't control what other people say about you. So I'm not going to say I don't want nobody else talking about me. I think in general, nobody wants other people talking bad about them. But all in all, I would just hope people are not spending their free time trying to discuss my hardships in life. When that's a luxury that a lot of people that we obviously are born with, is to keep our lives private. And when you do decide to put your life in front of the camera, sometimes people feel like, well, I want your whole life, and you don't get to have a lot of private moments to yourself no more. So we're not gonna get extremely chatty patty. Like, I'm for sure, just to keep say it plainly, I'm not interested in whatever funny Mike and Jalea got going on. I don't care. Not just because I'm not really like fans of them, and not like to say I don't like them, but like I don't watch them. I don't really know what they got going on. I love their kids. I look that they in Houston and stuff. But like I think what y'all said, like, it's some things like I'll get into just because, like, I want us to talk about them, and like obviously I'm a little, but and honestly, no, I wouldn't talk about any of this. Mariah, you use that whole Discord, everything that was suggested. No, that's not the type of shit I talk about. And I'm sure you know that because that's what you just said. No lifestyle hot topics. Elaborate? But essentially, like, no, I'm not a fan of like really just discussing the hardships unless like we're really trying to have a discussion. Like, I'm not gonna talk about Diddy in that Daphne video. One, did not watch that. No judgment to those that watched it. I do think it's kind of concerning though to watch something and that somebody was a sexual predator. That's kind of just not something I would invest my time doing or put in my spirit, is to watch somebody doing predatory things. Like it's very weird. But yeah, I don't find it interesting to talk about other people's lives because I think I'm pretty interesting enough to talk about. So, but on the birthday celebration, we can get into like other things. Like I know it's like, you know how I'm a little strict and everything because I'm gonna be a little bit loose off that liquor. I'm sure my lips will be a little bit loose too, and we can get into some things. But you know, overall, Mariah, like the type of things I like to talk about. I don't like to gossip. I don't really like doing that. So that. We 5 away from 40. Appreciate y'all. Okay, so that is it for that announcement. As a reminder, we will be doing the birthday live June 9th. Get your blunts ready. Get your bottles ready. Okay? Thank you very much. Get all that ready. And topics too. And topics. Get that stuff. And the topics. And Mariah, I know you're seeing it too. You don't have to. I want to see. You don't have to because you gave them exactly what they wanted. In times like that, that's training for both of us. You gotta ignore it. Gotta ignore it. I know it's hard to receive. Gotta ignore it. They'll leave eventually. Gotta ignore it. You ain't do nothing wrong though. You did your job. But I was just saying, like, you know, yeah. True. True. You did your job, girl. True. Did your job, girl. I was just saying, you know, don't ever feel like those are the ones you really gotta give your energy to. Just like I see you, nigga. I see you. But thank you, girl. Agreed. Thank you. Okay, last time I reminded. Birthday Live will happen June 9th. Okay. Birthday Live will happen June 9th. Hope to see y'all there. I will put out a reminder because that's just what I do. That's just what I do. Thank you. Okay. Also, amazing news. We won't just be celebrating my birthday on June 9th. Does anybody know what else we'll be celebrating on June 9th? Does anybody else know we'll be celebrating on June 9th? And it's okay if y'all don't, because it's really a big shocker. It was a shocker to me, too. I said, oh, shit. That ain't nothing but God. It ain't nothing but God. Do you understand? But I want y'all to guess what else we'll be celebrating on June 9th. It's not just my belated birthday. On June 9th, we will officially be celebrating the 200th episode of the Alexa Luthor Show. We will have reached 200 live streams, as we know they're really episodes, of the Alexa Luthor Show. And what better way to write it in than also celebrating my birthday? That's kismet. That's divine intervention. That's fucking crazy. And I also say it snuck up on me because, first of all, I didn't even realize that until Mariah showed me. Mariah, I think, told me in like 150 or 170 episodes that we were getting to that. You know, told y'all greatest moderator on the planet. And so I've honestly been looking at it ever since then, just seeing, oh wow, it's growing here, it's growing there. Because every time I add a video to the Alexa Luthor Show playlist, it shows me how many episodes we're on. And we are officially at 195 today. And by next Tuesday, ooh, shit. I'm low-key stressed because I gotta figure out 3 birthday outfits. I gotta figure out the one I'm gonna wear with my parents, the one I'm gonna wear on here when I'm getting ready with y'all, and then have to get ready to go out with my man again. And then, oh shit, hold on. Yes, I have to figure out 3 because on Wednesday we're going to a something else. I already told y'all one of my birthday events. Y'all know I don't like telling people my business. Y'all know I don't like telling people my business. So, but yeah, just 3. I'm keeping it, you know. Girl, that's the most I've ever had. Shit, I told you this is like the first birthday I'm really doing everything I want to do. And funny how time flies when you're having fun. It's amazing. And thank y'all so much for getting here. Like, let me get off of that before I get distracted. Thank y'all so much for your encouragement and your support because getting to 200 of anything is fucking crazy. Y'all know once you do something at least 30 times, it becomes a routine. And obviously, we hit 30 lives, and I ain't looked back. I honestly ain't looked back since the first one. And we just been here. So, yes, y'all make sure y'all are not only there June 9th, because that's another thing I need to make sure I put it on my calendar. Actually, y'all, no. I lied. I'm so sorry. The birthday celebration will actually be Wednesday, not Tuesday. I'm so sorry. It will be Wednesday, not Tuesday. No, not June 9th. I'm so sorry. June 10th. June 10th. I'm so sorry. I actually, I'm going to be very busy on, yes, the 10th. Sorry. I'm going to be very busy the day of my birthday, which is June 8th on Monday. And on Tuesday, that's when I'm going to also be doing a lot of other things too. And I will not have any time to go live. But Wednesday, we will have plenty of time and we will do everything then. I low-key feel like Wednesday is also the best day of the work week as well. So that low-key adds up a little bit better. So yes, June 10th, I am so sorry. June 10th, 2026. June 10th, 2026. June 10th, 2026. What day? June 10th, 2026. We will not only be celebrating my 25th birthday, but our 200th episode, y'all. So please make sure you're there. It will be nothing like it ever. Like I said, it'll be the first time we kind of just talk about whatever. Y'all can ask me things. I'll ask y'all things. I don't know. You know what? Nah, y'all ain't gonna get that. I was gonna say, I may go live with one of y'all. No, you won't get that. No. I was just feeling extra happy. But what will I do for y'all that day? What will I do for y'all that day? What will I do for y'all that day? Fuck! No! What y'all gonna do for me? Fuck! What have you done for me lately? Yeah, no, everything gonna be about me. Everything will be about me June 10th. Okay? Do you understand? So last and final reminder, June 10th will be my 25th celebration, as well as our 200th episode celebration. Please be sure to be there, y'all. Thank you so much. Love you lots. And I'll continue to remind y'all every day. Trust. Let me go ahead and remind myself. 200th episode and 25th celebration. I'm putting it in the calendar, y'all, so you know it's real. And I may we may start that one a little bit later in the day because I want to get ready and I don't want to get ready too soon because we got to go to our event like around 7 and I know I'm gonna be low key poop because the day before we're gonna be doing a lot of shit. So yeah, we'll probably start that one a little bit later too. We'll probably start around like 3. Probably start around like 3 or 4. Won't be doing our usual time. So around Sims time. Around Sims time. My Simmers they be staying up late with me. Y'all be good with it. That's the time y'all like. You cool. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and got it. It's scheduled and it's purple, so it's work. Don't concern yourselves with the fact I have not scheduled any work. You know. Don't be concerned about that, you know. Don't be concerned about that. I have some things scheduled. Like no, I be scheduling. Like I legit like I don't play. Me no plays. Me no plays. Alexa be booked. Okay? Me no plays. Yeah, IRL tomorrow too. IRL tomorrow too. I need to make my invitations today. And then I Lucky need to write this down. This is why I usually plan all this at the beginning of the stream. I mean the beginning of the week. Lord have mercy. I'm sorry, y'all. That Pink Floyd song is stuck in my head. Shawty's like a melody in my head that I can't keep. All got me singing like na 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 every day. Got my iPod, got to replay. Shawty's like a melody in my head that I can't keep. All got me singing like na 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 every day. Got my iPod, so replay. Okay. Also, another announcement, really quick, y'all. because y'all know our big thing last week was our Sims Lives. We will be doing those again this week, but the schedule will be different than what I said, because I wanted to assure that we all enjoyed every single bit and piece of it and didn't get pooped out. Specifically me, the creator and the writer. Y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe, and thank you. But our sim streams will be back to back this week, and they will be Wednesday and Thursday. It will not be Friday as originally planned. I do like Fridays kind of being our IRL day, so we can discuss everything that happened during the week and everything like that. But that's gonna be the fun thing, because I do like when we do back to back. I like being able to pick up right back on the story where we left off, and I don't like the idea of pausing in the middle of the week, because my original idea was to do a Wednesday sim stream, and then Friday sim stream. But it makes more sense to me to do it Wednesday and then Thursday, and we do a regular IRL stream Friday. So that is the last announcement. Going back through every announcement. 25th birthday and 200th episode celebration next Wednesday, June the 10th. Be there or be square. And square is too close to straight. And ain't nothing straight about us this month. Okay? Okay. Last announcement. Our sim streams this week will be Wednesday and Thursday. Be there. I'm not gonna repeat it. Okay. 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 All right. Let's get into what we all kind of wanted to talk about today. I've wanted to talk about Spider Noir this week, but I don't feel like any of y'all are watching that. So we'll just save that. I'll save that for like later this week. Oh, breaking first look at Alexa Luthor's battle suit. Oh, you don't think I knew what they was gonna have me in? Oh, baby, I've been seeing that. It's right here on my screen. They got me looking good, baby. I mean, bulked up, starched up. Don't play with a bitch. Don't play with a bitch. You see it? Shit. Don't play with a bitch. You see your bitch? They got a bitch looking bad as fuck. Don't even play with her. You see me? Do you see me? I don't think you see me. Halo looks like me. You get that? There was a Lex Luthor before there was a Halo. Halo looks like me. Halo looks like me. Stop it. Can't tell me I ain't about to fuck some shit up. That nigga Brainiac got one thing coming. You been knew this was a wig. Stop playing. You know that this is a part of it. This one of them headband wigs. You so sweet. Y'all crazy. I'm fitted down, boy. Boy, look at your boy. Got the booty poking too, like a stoic. Don't play, man. All right, okay. Real spacey. That, and like no, really, honestly, since you said that, Mariah, I feel like Halo got the inspiration from Lex Luthor's suit, because that shit does look exactly like the Halo suits. And it makes sense because Halo, they the space army and shit. Oh, that's crazy. Look at that comic inspiration everywhere. All right, let me finish this coffee because I do not want to be up super late. Ah! Cause ain't shit in this motherfucking world for free. Ah! Okay, y'all. Okay, glad Zuri's watching it. Okay, so Zuri is somebody I can discuss it with. We'll discuss that later this week. My man and I are actually spacing it out. I don't know how he wants us to watch it. If he wants us to watch it like every week, or if he wants us to watch it episode every day. But we're only on episode 3. Love it. Love it. We feel so grown too because it's black and white. Oh, don't even get me started on that song. I need the song now. I need the song. Hey, lover. In the photograph. The colors fading from the photograph. I could tell the story, but still you wouldn't know the half. This love was brought to life in glass of glass. When you kiss me, there's a shifting in the sepia. Honesty, the madness, baby, magnetism. Run away, that's what? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm fine with the copy written by her. That song is just too fucking good. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm sorry. Today feel like a Monday. Okay. I've low-key kind of jumped around every topic, honestly, because I've just been trying to save Euphoria to the end, because I know that's what we all want to talk about. All right, we talked about our 200th episode for next week. We're going to save Spider Noir for, honestly, when I finish it. We'll save Spider Noir for when I finish it. Russell Wilson has officially retired. Oh, and on that point, maybe, just maybe, he'll allow Sierra to go back out. That nigga be acting like it's the goddamn 1950s. He be impregnating her, making her sit in the house. Jesus! Hopefully she can get out and do some things again, since his ass will be at work. Leave her alone. Damn. That's all I gotta say about Russell. Also, real quick, because we are discussing, we're about to get into Euphoria, the new shows that are coming out in June of 2026. Not sure if y'all are familiar with the psychological thriller that came out in like the 80s, but it was a Robert De Niro movie called Cape Fear, which my dad showed me, and I thought it was very odd because Robert De Niro played like a psychotic rapist. Like he wanted to seek vengeance on this couple, and specifically was seeking it by way of their daughter. It seems like the new rebooted version is going to take that part away, which I did not like when I was watching it. Like, my nigga, what? I always thought it was crazy. That nigga was underneath the goddamn car, bro. Oh my god, that shit actually scared me. That's one of the reasons I do be checking the car before I get in. Man, what we think about Jay-Z blowing out his wigs and rocking the Macy Gray afro? First of all, that's a wig. I made my jokes about that being a wig. That's a wig. That was a wig he was wearing before. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Because there is no way you comb out them thick ass wigs and that's what you get after that. Now, y'all know you can comb out locks, but I don't believe it for a second. I don't believe that's his hair for a second. Also, y'all make sure y'all liking and subscribing. Additionally, in the Gen Z community, when black folks are pulling out that afro, we call it a sympathy afro. We call it a sympathy fro. What you doing that for? Obviously, froze are empowerment, right? What does Jay-Z preach? That this is black empowerment. Jay-Z dissed the whole industry. And the whole industry is gonna diss his old hag ass back. Because I don't know what he thought this was. My man and I were discussing this yesterday. Jay-Z and Beyonce have cultivated this vibe in the industry that they are not to be talked about, they are not to be touched, okay? And it's more than just the reasons that they're Jay-Z and Beyonce. It's because of the accomplishments they've had. Beyonce was once a child star, now she's the biggest superstar ever. Jay-Z was a nigga that was on the block, right? Now he's a billionaire, one of the first black billionaires, right? Okay? And so because they have garnered this respect in the black community, they have created this idea that they are never to be talked about because they're the type of black people, you don't talk about the black folks once we get the money and we get rich, because clearly we know more than your broke black ass do. We know more than what you got going on. So why would you need to ever tell us about ourselves? And on another side, it also was a respect that people had for them. Well, I'm not going to talk about Jay-Z and Beyonce because, to be fair, I mean, you don't be doing shit, you don't be bothering me. Like, I guess, like, some people feel like you overrated. Whatever, that's their opinion, okay? But, like, you ain't done shit to me type shit. Even When things and allegations come out, when it's alleged that Beyonce doesn't credit writers, when it's alleged that Jay-Z's nephew is sexually assaulting women at universities and stuff, and people don't say nothing. Because what y'all say, black people don't tear other black people down. That's not what you do. Y'all hold on. The fried fish plate with mac and cheese and green beans, please. Thank you. So my man and I found it very audacious that nigga would get his ass up, his old ass, mind you. That's another thing. Jay-Z think he too big to be called an old nigga. That's another thing. And that's what he gonna get humble about. Nigga, you not just an old nigga to me and mine. You an old nigga that can't really rap. Okay? You an old nigga that, my man said it best. The freshmen come into school, right? And or not even freshman, you could just put this in whatever category. But essentially, the school bully. There's a new kid that come into school, and they just like, what the fuck are y'all scared of this nigga about? And it's because the school bully has, like, has roughed up everybody at this point. But you also know, you see through the school bully. Oh, you act like this because you ain't got your mama. You act like this because your mama don't love you. You ain't got no daddy at home. You have to watch your dog get run over by your teacher car or something. You know? And it's just real crazy to me. Wig D. It's real crazy to me that he would pop out. I could give a fuck. I don't care. Jay-Z fans, Beyonce fans, I don't give a fuck. Y'all scared of niggas that would not even assist you if you were on fire. Y'all have idols. I don't. The only God is the Lord and Jesus. Okay? So get out of here with that nonsense. I really don't care. I don't care about all that nonsense. But I thought that was just comical because that nigga Jay-Z, it's honestly what I said about Tyler the other day. I don't think Tyler understands America, or at least like understands particular things. Because why is this bitch singing a Young Miami song, that new Spinach song? For multiple reasons. First of all, bitch, don't nobody like her. Don't nobody listen to Young Miami. But, Miss Tyler, Miss Colored Girl, she think, oh, well, all colored people, they just listen to the raps, yeah? They just listen to the good raps, yeah? They listen to rap. I'm going to listen to the Spinach. Bitch, don't nobody listen to Young Miami. She wasn't even the city girl we were listening to. Niggas almost cried when they heard JT had to go to jail. Like, what the fuck? Well, JT got to go to jail. We got to listen to her. We got to listen to Young Miami. So that's first. Second, the bitch was just tied to Diddy. That's another reason people don't fuck with her. But somehow, for some reason, you were promoting her song. Thirdly, allegedly, you stole a song from her. So you would think you wouldn't antagonize the woman who already got it out for you. So I don't think Tyler understands America, which is how I feel. I don't think Jay-Z understands Gen Z. I don't even think he understands the millennials. Okay? I understand, Nicki in her own fire right now. Okay? I don't think Drake is ever going to come up from his shit, okay? But whole industry, like Zuri said, this nigga dissed the whole industry. Nigga, you don't think niggas have been talking bad about y'all for years? You don't think people have been waiting for this moment for you to really, show your ass? Like I was saying, you've built up this stoic nature about yourself. You and your wife, can't nobody talk about the Black Royals. Can't nobody talk about the Black Royals because what would the Black Royals do? They don't do nothing to nobody. But now the Black Royal has done something to somebody. The Black Royal has pissed off the Commonwealth. And now the Commonwealth got something to say, nigga. I'm ready. Wig Z will pay. And that's all I gotta say about that. Thank you, JMG, for bringing that up. Thank you. Dad, why he ain't speak on the files you in, nigga? You up in the Epstein files? You allegedly had a baby with a 16-year-old girl, and that man is still trying to have you tested for paternity, and you keep ignoring it. Why you ignoring that? Weren't you the same nigga that went on tour with R. Kelly when he was tied to his pedophilia? So it's real interesting that a nigga want to start talking shit. Nigga, you got your own skeletons in the closet. You got your own skeletons in the closet. Please leave me alone. Please Please leave me alone. I'm telling y'all, that nigga don't understand Gen Z. He don't understand. We are the type, we will note shit. I will note shit. Do you understand? For a moment like this, if you ever piss me off, like, I can't even think of what show I'm thinking about right now, but just know, Wig Z will crumble. That nigga even dissed Tory Lanez and his daddy. Nigga, are you serious? Do you know people do not... Though people ain't really care that nigga went to jail, it's just like, my nigga, you know a lot of the conversation is that you put essentially a non-guilty black man in prison. That is the idea that a lot of people have about you. And you essentially bragging about it? Like, that's really crazy. Like, nigga, I don't think anybody, ain't nobody, they ain't losing their life. Dad, you already, like, JC, he's literally a bully. Like, what the fuck is wrong with him, nigga? You already put him in jail. What more do you want? You want to antagonize him from behind the bars? This is crazy. Damn. Oh, my God. What's up, OG Kicks? Good to see you. Good to see you. Literally. And why he ain't that nigga say 911 is a joke, but don't you fund the prison industrial complex? Don't you literally have investments in prisons? This nigga cannot be serious. There is no way you opened up the doors for this conversation, Sean. There's no way. Oh, that nigga bald. That nigga bald. Okay. All right, that's really all I had to say. JMG, great topic. I don't think I've ever given you credit before, and you'll never get it again. So I'll just give it to you today. Great topic. Great topic. You know what I'm saying, right? Okay, y'all. Now let's get on for real what we was all here for today. Oh shit. Hold on. I don't think I platter with mac and cheese and green beans. I seen a picture. Hold on. Okay, Euphoria. Honestly, in honor of that, we gotta play a little. I'm not about to play what y'all think I'm about to play. Or maybe I am, depending on what you kind of think I am. Euphoria. All right. Shout out my other Gemini twin. That's so interesting. It's so many male Geminis. I think my favorite Geminis are Bernie Mac. Bernie Mac and Kanye West when he was yeah. Yeah. Actually, yeah. I just found out that Olandria is a Gemini. She a May Gemini, but I'll claim her. That's a bad bitch. Oh, Bernie Mac was a Libra. Oh yeah, his wife was the Gemini. My bad. That's crazy. Bernie Mac was a Libra. You right. I retract my statement. That's another lovely Libra. That's honestly how Euphoria should have ended. Swear. Get that fucking hot boy bitch out of here. I don't want no fucking Megan fans in here. I don't want no Megan fans in here. I don't want no Beyonce fans in here. I don't want no Jay-Z fans in here. I don't want no Nicki Minaj fans in here. I don't want no Drake fans in here. Only fans I want in here is Alexa Luthor fans. You understand me? Gosh. Nigga, go to somebody else live with that. Oh! Yes. Yes, he does. But we gonna stop all that now. I didn't even get through all the shows that was coming out. Cape Fear is getting a reboot on Apple TV. Sweet Magnolias is getting another reboot. Jesus Christ. I don't think the Magnolias is sweet no more. Like, Jesus. House of the Dragon is getting its third season. The Bear is on its final season. Oh damn. If any of y'all watch the anime Assassination Classroom is coming back for its second season, and I'm excited for this one. Bass Reeves, Lawman Bass Reeves is going to be a new show. It's coming out June 5th. I'm actually just now hearing about this. I plan to get into that. So yeah, those are all the new releases, or at least the most popular and anticipated ones for June 2026 that have been announced for this month. So y'all check into that. Okay, y'all check into that. Oh, excuse me, y'all. All right. I didn't say we was gonna talk about it, and we keep going back, cause I don't think I'm ready to accept that it ended, low key. But yeah. Like was already said, Euphoria. I'm gonna go, down the points I have, and we'll proceed from there. First point I will say, I don't know what to categorize this as, but one thing I enjoy doing is looking at how the start of a decade started, or what we were providing in that decade, or what we were given in the first half of that decade, and then what we ended on, right? So, for example, Euphoria is one of those shows. That's actually a better example. I'm adding on to my example. Euphoria and The Boys both started in 2019. Both ended this year as well. Or, sorry. Or, depending on how you feel. As somebody who loves TV, I think one of the most bittersweet things that can happen is the endings, because sometimes you'll get the best ending for the characters that you could think of. Sometimes it'll be the worst. Sometimes it's an ending that carries on to other shows, and the show essentially never ends. Like Grey's Anatomy, Grey's Anatomy, Young and the Restless. So if you a TV watcher like that, that's crazy, because your shows have never ended. You've never experienced the show ending. But getting back to what I was saying, I love when shows end, because it really shows that an era is done. Something has passed. Because what we should always do when you consume something, especially with media, is asking what was happening around this time, asking what would be the intention for this, breaking down what every person is supposed to represent. And so I really enjoyed that, or reflecting on that when it came to the ending of The Boys and Euphoria, because we got these shows right before the pandemic, which I think is another crazy thing as well. A lot of our shows that we are watching now have started post-pandemic, or were starting during it. But Euphoria and The Boys are two of those series that actually got to exist before our worlds were turned upside down, before we were introduced to a new way of life. And so it really felt bittersweet for that, because it was just like, damn. I remember watching this in high school. I remember starting Euphoria as a senior in high school and being like, I remember us all being excited because Drake was a part of it, and it was like, oh shit, a rapper is producing the show. I think this is also around the time Superfly had just came out and Future had produced that. So we were all just like, oh shit, like it's this era of like the rappers is coming into it. Like the 90s, their thing was, oh, I want to be the actor. But our generation rappers, them niggas are saying, I want to be the producers and the directors. So it had that lore around it, that a rapper was EPing it. Then it was Zendaya's first role after Disney. So a bitch like me was hyped, because I was still watching Disney when I was 17. I did see the last episode. of Casey Undercover, as I saw at the beginning. So, yeah. It was a lot building on Euphoria. So I just remember my first experience watching that. First thing I said was, damn, this shit is like Degrassi, but on drugs. And he came from Degrassi, right? Right? Yes, Euphoria has been out that long. So it was just like a crazy, like, oh shit. And I was a Degrassi fan. And obviously I'm still in high school at this time, even though I'm about to graduate. It's like, oh shit, no, I relate, dude. I relate. Y'all also know I'm a suburban girl. So a lot of the things I saw them niggas getting into, not myself, because a lot of that shit, nah. Most shit I was doing was the regular prepubescent teenage girl thing. I was being intimate when I wasn't supposed to. But the shit that these other people be doing, Lord have mercy. Oh no. Oh no. But y'all know I'm a suburban girl, so a lot of this shit I saw. Like, I saw. If I think hard enough, maybe I could say I could have been in some of these predicaments. Like, if I think hard enough, because I mean, like, I'm a suburban girl. If I really fucked with y'all like that and trusted y'all like that, which I don't, I tell y'all to look up my neighborhood. I think the best I can tell y'all without giving y'all an idea of where I'm from specifically, y'all can look up Sugarland. Look up Sugarland, Texas. And that's going to tell you the type of environment Alexa grew up in, okay? Another thing, I relate more to a Euphoria than I would a Good Times, if that'll tell y'all some things. Okay? Look up Sugarland, Texas. That'll tell you the type of lifestyle Alexa is accustomed to. And so it also presents those type of children, you know? So that was something else that I found, I would say riveting, was seeing these kids go through such mature situations. And it's just like, damn, some people would think like this is crazy, real white girl things. But that's the thing. It's not white girl things. It's a lot of black people in the suburbs. Rue was black. It's not just white people that go through these things. That's another reason why I said I relate to it. Like, because motherfuckers like y'all that think only white people be going through that shit. No. Is she not a black woman? If you saw Rue, would you not say, oh my goodness, that's a black woman? Is she not phenotypically black? If my hair wasn't in locks, it'd be the same texture as Rue. Am I not black? She's a black woman. We're not going to play these semantics. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Especially with you being a dark-skinned woman, and I guarantee if we wanted to have a skin conversation, you would be the first one to shut it down. So when it comes to biracial and quadroons and all these different things, they are black. You know? So, okay, you know, I can say some other things too. So are black people things broke? Like, what are we qualifying as white girl things exactly? Why? Because I'm dark skinned? Yes. Yes. You can't just say things about people because you dark skinned. You can't say somebody is not black because you dark skinned. Are you the qualifier for who is black? That's what I know. You can't qualify somebody as black or not because you are the decider. It's literally phenotype. You're like, what? And it's a whole culture thing. Like, it's crazy. It's very crazy. But when it comes to the suburban life and the things that you're presented with, because it's also the environment, it's every environment. It's the environment that you're in at home. It's the environment that school has. And it's the environment that your friends have as well. As y'all know, these are every single thing that we are placed with. We're placed with all these different circumstances and experiences. And so that's something I found very riveting about Euphoria, is that honestly, for that, it was representative. Yeah, we can sit over here and say she was biracial. Okay, yeah, it's facts. Zendaya. Okay, so is Zendaya not black, Zuri? Because she's biracial in real life. Do we not count her as black? Is Obama not black? He biracial? You tell me. But that's one of the reasons I would say it was good with that, because it is representative to show this can happen to anybody. Even down to the last episode when Ali was doing his last Addictions Anonymous meeting. And I do wish it was a little bit more diverse with the age. I like what we was doing with the race. I do wish the Addicts Anonymous was a little bit more diverse with the age, because addiction can hit anybody, and it was kind of like a lot of young people in there. But how he showed it was just the different faces of people that are victims of addiction, that are suffering with these things. And it can literally be anybody. It could be your next door neighbor who's a regular everyday man, who's an Asian man. It could be your person across the street. They're an everyday black man. It could be the kid down the street, and they're the local white kid, the local Mexican. Addiction can happen to anyone. These circumstances can happen to anyone. It's not a white or black thing. Life happens. And so that's one thing I did like about Euphoria, especially because it was also did white people not start off in suburban areas? I don't know why we being dense. The point is, we're talking about now. Are white people the only people in suburban areas, Zuri? They're not. I've grown up in suburban areas all my life, and there are plenty of black people there. Have you not lived in a suburban area? Is that the issue? That's not something that you can like comprehend? Because that's the problem. You're the one being dense. We're talking about now. Suburban life is not just attributed to white people. So is the hood life specifically attributed to black people? We can never be in any other category? Yes. There were white people there. But the culture of suburbia can affect anyone. And that's what we're discussing now. And having an ignorant mindset that drug addiction is a white people thing is sad. Next thing you're going to tell me mental health is a white people thing too. Like what? It's ridiculous. But I really enjoyed that. And that it really captivated the teenage suburban comeuppance. And so that was really, really cool. I like that it was also representation for mental health as well. And that's another thing. I'm going to go ahead on that too. Euphoria was a great Gen Z show because I really feel like it summarizes a lot of our era, because especially because we had that motherfucking Xan era. That was another thing too. Because y'all know, from middle school to my freshman year, I went to my white high school, and then I ended up going to my more urbanized high school, but that one was very, very funded. So it was like, what was that show? Baldwin Hills, kind of. Yeah, it was kind of like that, because we had a medical school, we had a media school, like people were literally training to be newscasters. We had people going to UT, PV, Texas A&M for our school. Like that shit was nice, very nice. Okay, suburban black school. But when it came to that whole thing, it was Xan era. Like that was fucking crazy. And it's crazy because Xans are pills too. But I remember like at the white schools, their thing was like the pills. It was like literally the circular pills. Black schools, it was the Xan, the bars. And it's like, bro, what the fuck is going on? Like this shit is crazy. But our generation went through that unfortunate epidemic. And I think every generation has teenagers that go through their own hardships. It's literally, what teenage years kind of go through. You have struggles with identity and insecurities and a lot of different things. And it's going to be amped up on 10 when you're in suburbia, because obviously when you don't have to concern yourself with your child's education because they're going to a good school, you don't have to concern yourself with what your child is going to eat at night, and just the everyday mundane concerns of a lot of people that would actually stress them out. It does cause a lot of suburban parents to just go back to living their lives. Another thing that you'll notice in suburbia, there's not a lot of big families. It really is like Max. you kind of run into like those families of like 4 and 5, but usually it's about like 2 and 3. You know, it's always gonna be like somebody gonna be a single household type situation. And so it's always you're gonna have those type of dynamics. Just like with everything, what happens in everybody's households are very, very different. And so I thought it was interesting to discuss the empathy, like he was saying, even though this ending of the show was discussing the empathy for drug addicts. I honestly think it was good to represent the empathy for making mistakes when you're coming of age, which is also sad because, you know, Rue makes the biggest mistake in that she can't come back from. But I think it's also a warning, and we'll get to that ending too, because I actually liked how her story ended. It's realistic, and the message that was sent I thought was nice. But I think it's also nice to show that too. Like I was saying, just because the parents and the children don't have to worry about education, they don't have to worry about food, they don't have to worry if their child is going to college, they don't even have to worry about if their child has dreams and aspirations because everything is written out for them. The child still has things that they're stressed out about. The child still has identity issues. Their child still doesn't really know who they are. Their child is trying to fit in with the other types of black people in suburbia and feeling like what that is, trying to figure out who she is, trying to identify with every single thing. Then you have actual struggles. You know that you have ADHD, and that is a learning disability. You feel like you can't learn as efficiently as the other kids, so you start feeling insecure about those things. And just having that reality as to what I think some people would kind of call like luxurious issues in a way, but really showing how that can damper somebody's life, especially if you're a teenager. And y'all know when you're teens, you just feel like the whole world is crashing down on you. So I also thought Rue was a great main character, which is crazy because every person in Euphoria is a main character almost. Like, it's crazy. But she was a great main character to show. And I would say, all in all, I'm really glad that Euphoria came at the time that it did, because I think in a few years, though it has a lot, and I mean a lot of issues, a lot of things to do. And it's one of those shows, I think, especially because of the ending, how it ended, at least with Rue's story, because that full ending was in. But with Rue's story, I think it's good for what it was written for. And I like that. And now we'll get into the actual ending. We'll get into things I liked, I didn't like, and all of that, you know, all of that. All of that, all of that, all of that, all of that. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh, Lord. What are you crying about? Yes, R.I.P. Roots. Oh, damn. Oh, Lord. Okay. Appreciate you. Now you can leave. All right. Had to calm myself down because I was a little irritated. A little irritated. All right. Now, let's get into everything that happened, shall we? Oh, shit. My heart sank. My heart sank. Do you understand? My heart sank. Because I was hoping that wasn't the reality. I was hoping that wasn't the case. But as I said, it makes the most sense for how her story started. And there were a lot of people, myself included, that felt like at some time Sam Levinson was romanticizing drug use and wasn't really discussing and showing the effects. So obviously we saw like, effects of her being constipated, um, her broken relationships, and just the really messed up dynamics she's kind of made for herself in life, which happens with addiction. But the worst thing that can happen with addiction is that you lose your life. And to me, it made the most sense to end off the series like that because, like I told y'all, when we consume things, specifically media, we have to ask ourselves, why are we watching this? Which is why myself and a lot of other people felt that Sam Levinson was romanticizing drug use, because if the point of this show in showing teenagers on drugs is to not then have one of them go through an extreme consequence of those drugs and learning from it, as the audience, what am I supposed to receive from this story, And so having Rue pass away, I do think is very fitting because that is the unfortunate reality for addicts. Some of them do relapse and they aren't able to have another chance. Some of them are able to take the second chance they've been given and they get on a straight line like Ali. Not every one of them has a success story like Ali where they get to have full redemption. And so when it came to Rue, and the fact that she passed, I did think it was fitting. It made me sad, especially because she passed out on Ali Gosh. And I was like, God damn. My man was like, this nigga is the angel of death. Everybody that you deal with just dies. And it was just like, yeah, nigga. Like, when he said, this is my last meeting, I get it. Because, my nigga, you are a horrible coach. You are a horrible life coach. Every single person that you assist dies. They don't ever feel the need to persevere, to be resilient with you, Ali. You got to stop. Like, the guy she was staying with has all her money now. Don't be like the guy, Ali. Don't do Ali like that. Ali got justice for Rue. The guy she was staying with, Ali. But yeah, I got that 10K. I think it was 10K. Mind you, I felt like that's how it was going to go because Alamo gave her the pills, and we already knew that Alamo knew that she was, working with the DEA. I'm not even gonna get into how I felt that ending was stupid as fuck. Honestly, we may say that for tomorrow, cause yeah, it's already 4:02, and I have a lot of thoughts and opinions. So, like I said, y'all, it feel like a Monday. Probably fake money knowing Alamo. Unfortunately, I know it was real, but he that type of nigga. It don't even matter. I'll give you this money so you can feel like I'm gonna do you good. That was a part of his tactic too, because she didn't know that he knew, which is why he gives her the money, which is why he takes one perk in front of her to give her the vibe that it's okay, which is why he then gives her the pills, and that's also why he drops the manipulative. This is for the body, not the mind, knowing that she's a drug addict, knowing that she has that weakness. He set that all up. So I already knew that may have been the ending, but I was hopeful. I did say, now what the fuck? When she was like, oh my God, I gotta go get fast. He broke out. I was like, now Ruby. So I really should have, picked up on it, that it was a dream and that she was kind of just like hallucinating things and stuff like that. Damn, I also just realized them scenes was her life flashing before her eyes. And I'm not sure how old Ruby was supposed to be in the last season. How old was Ruby in Euphoria season 3? Because I don't even know how many years it is since they were in high school. At the very start of Euphoria, we learned that Rue was born just after 9/11. So what year is it in? Can you just give me a straight answer? Okay. This bitch is younger than me. Mm. Yeah. All right. Well, it says Rue and Jules are 23, Lexi is 22, Cassie is 24, and Nate and Maddie are 23 and 24. So with that in mind, that's actually sad because Rue was only 23 years old, and that scene, obviously when she's passing away and it was showing her life flashing before her eyes, she didn't really have a lot of life. And that's so sad. That's so sad. I was confused though because the bottle was still full and she only took one. Okay, they all have fentanyl, and that's the thing with fentanyl. You only need like a little bit, like a little pinch, and it can kill you. Like that's why it's so fucking dangerous. So either way, he knew that he was gonna get her. If it wasn't that night, it was gonna be the next one. Maybe next week, maybe next month. But he knew within that same year, Ruby was gonna be dead. He gave her a whole bottle of laced pills. One of them was gonna take her out. That's how predators think. That's how they think. It's crazy. On that note, because we were discussing Ali, I did not know he had military background. I'm sure in that special episode he had with Rue, he discussed it, but I was never that big of a fan of Euphoria to watch the special episodes. But I love that he sawed off his own shotgun. My Red Dead 2 fans know when you got that sawed off shotgun, I mean business, bitch. I said open the fuck up, and I ain't playing. I ain't play it. So fucked up because she was injured. She needed it, not even to get high. But she ended up taking it to get high, though. She already took one because she was injured. She put the Bible on. She was looking at them pills and decided to take one to get high. And that's the sad thing about addiction. That's another reason why it makes the most sense to kill her off, because there is people every day getting addicted because of the simplest things like that. I can't think of the medication right now. I should, because they play it every time I get on fucking Amazon Prime. But it's an anti-opioid. It's a non-opioid pain medication, and the opioids are what get people addicted. Yeah, you can saw off a gun, but you can saw that motherfucker off and shoot a bitch. Oh, that shit was so cold. Oh my god. But you have you have teenage girls. They get a cheerleading injury, competitive cheer. They go to the pharmacist. Pharmacists, because it's a whole system, they make money off of how many prescribed Percocets they give somebody or how many Percocets prescriptions they do throughout this month. They're gonna charge the 15-year-old girl with 30 milligram Percocets. Oh, because she got a sprained ankle. All she really needs is like some extra strength Tylenol. But you're going to give her the Percocets. The elderly man, because he had a work injury on his wrist, you giving him the same thing. Now, in a month, when they've recovered from that injury, because shit, you gave them extra strength Percocet, nigga. That's done. But I'm addicted now. So, when I go back to get my prescription, because that's another thing. People aren't just dying from fentanyl. They're dying from like OG things of overdosing. It's not just fentanyl. Fentanyl is the highest one because people are not able to get the actual medication anymore, because that's what I was about to get into. The people that got their prescription the first time, they go back. They being told that prescription is $150. $150, my nigga, hold on. I just want 30 pills. 30 pills for $150? Well, my friend Sarah said that she knows somebody that can get me the 30 pill for $50. You get the 30 pill for $50. Them 30 pills have fentanyl in it. And it can happen to anybody, from a teenage athlete to an elderly person who just had a regular injury. And so when it comes to Ruby and the fact that like that's really what took her out, I honestly felt like that was the best writing and directing he's done. Because that's how simple it is. You get an injury. You need your medication. You took your medication, but It was addictive. Now you're addicted, and you either go out the way that you're too addicted to the medication now, and your body obviously that's heavy on the heart, heavy on the brain, heavy on everything, so your system shuts down, or you get it by you pass by way of street drugs because it got fentanyl in it. It's just like, what the fuck, you know? So that actually is the best writing he's done throughout the whole show. Like, yeah. And also, it's what they tell, honestly, women since the beginning of time. You don't take nothing that somebody give you. You don't take nothing that somebody gives you. You don't take nothing that somebody gives you. I don't give a fuck what it is. I don't give a fuck if it's a pet. That's another thing. Just as a woman, you don't take nothing that nobody give you. It could be drugs. It could be a manipulation tactic, because now they think you owe you something. I mean, that you owe them something. Now they gonna want something from you because you gave it to. As a woman, you don't take shit from nobody. Also, in a figurative sense as well, you don't take shit from nobody. Dry the boat ruined all that. Not for this one. I drove the boat on bottles I bought from the bitches I knew, from a bottle that I opened. Fuck having a random ass stranger talk about some. Bitch, don't touch my fucking face with your nasty ass hands. See, no. You know. But you learn a few things in the suburbs. Wouldn't know about anything else, though. That's what they teach you. You don't take nobody else shit. But, you know. So that's like one thing. You did a big no-no. You took drugs from another nigga. And that's the sad thing too, which is also why I'm glad he put it in there, because that's really how it is. That, like, she got taken out in the most, not fitting, but it's just like, this is the saddest way, because this is how they do things. This is how predators do. Whether you're a man or a woman. I remember that's how DMX got laid. He said he was smoking with his friend, and he ain't know his friend dipped the blunt in PCP. You just trusting somebody, and now they doing some shit. Bro, what? What are we talking about? Fuck no. Fuck no. But R.I.P. Rue. Obviously I was sad that she passed, but for the message to obviously not, do hard drugs, to check on your friends and your family, and also people are dying from fentanyl every day. And that's, like I was saying, when we consume things, we have to ask why. If we are in an era where people are passing away from fentanyl, it would be very fitting to have our main character, who is a drug addict, that is the ending of her story. Because people need to know that's how real this is. Because sometimes when it doesn't hit your front door, you don't think it's real. That's how they also ended Shameless too. Frank Gallagher was diagnosed with early onset dementia, but additionally, he had COVID. They ended the show, I think, a year after COVID. And you had plenty of people that were saying it wasn't real, anti-vaxxers, all these different things. And sometimes it really takes a character that you like suffering with something for you to get it. That's how, honestly, everything was in the 90s. Oh, you want to be homophobic? I made your favorite character gay. Now what? You hate gay people? How can you? Oh, you racist? I made your favorite character half black. Yeah, I know that they look white, but their mama's black. So now what? Now what? Now what? Oh, you want to be Islamophobic? I made your favorite character a Muslim. Now what? Now what? That's how you get representation. So when you have Zendaya pass away, no. When you took Zendaya from me, and it was because of them pills, no, I feel like that shit happened at my front door. I can say I lost somebody to that shit. I lost somebody to that shit. Ruby. My bitch Ruby. I lost somebody to that. That's crazy. So honestly, I'm going to give Sam his one. I'm going to give him his ones for that. Because how he ended it fully very much reminded me he was a Trump supporter. What you mean on the American flag for? Fuck. I don't even mind you going back to Texas, to the homestead. Clearly, I'm from Texas. That's another thing I don't like. The idea that everybody in Texas is the conservative, rigid, frigid, hiya, darling, white person. Like, that's who he has to represent Texas. That's fucking crazy. That's the East Texas, Northern Texas folk. Like, I mean, we out here. But, like, that was just crazy. And even that showed me the conservativeness, because it's like, oh, those are the type of Texans you like. You don't like the liberal Texans. You like the Texans that vote red. That's what you like. That's what Sam Levinson like. So him ending it on the American flag, and and obviously I love God representation, but I feel like you're trying to misuse God. Talk about, may God bless us all. Yes, may God bless us all. And it's just so weird, like, when you're an American, like, you really gotta question people's patriotism sometimes. Like, well, why? Especially because, like, like, patriotism. You say you like America around the wrong folk. Yeah! Project 2025! What? No. I just like that, I'm a woman and I'm able to, think freely. I used to be able to do freely, but that nigga Trump took away Roe v. Wade, so that. At least that's how it is in Texas. You can't say you love America around just random people in Texas like that. They are goddamn conservative. It's crazy. I got family members that's conservatives. That's the crazy, and they black. That's why it don't matter what race you is. You can get hit by anything. It don't matter where you was raised. You can get hit by anything. Black as fuck and a Republican. Explain that. Explain that, homeboy. Okay, I'm like honestly getting off. Okay, I love that Ali got justice for Rue. I love that we didn't have to deal with that. We didn't have to deal with the anxiety or wonder if Rue was going to get her justice or if that nigga Alamo was going to survive or not. I love that we took care of him immediately. Love that shit. Also knew that he was a punk bitch, and when he said no cheating, I already know you're a cheater. My nigga, I play Red Dead Redemption. I know how a standoff finna go. Never in my years, especially on my added years, now that I played Red Dead Redemption, has somebody said, let's roll the champagne bottle down the bar, and that's when we gonna shoot. Nah, nigga. You meet me outside. We count down to 3, and then we shoot. Fuck wrong with you, boy? This nigga making up new rules and shit. So I already knew he was on some bullshit. I actually did get concerned, though, that, Ali was going to, like, maybe get hit or something. I was concerned Ali was going to pass because for some reason I knew Bishop was going to come through and, help out, which I was kind of confused about because it wasn't like his character was ever written to show that he was disloyal to Alamo. Me and my man discussed that for like 30 minutes yesterday. But if anything, it was just good opportunity for him. Like, I don't really like this nigga Alamo. I don't like working for him. Another nigga came up in here to shoot him. Shit, I'll help him because, I mean, why not? So I knew that maybe Bishop would have shot Alamo, but I was still concerned that Ali was going to be down for the count low key. I was very concerned because that was too much time. It was too much time. But peeping that revolver ain't had no bullets in it. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. You done? You done? Oh, wait. It happened once in this old school Western I watched. I forgot the name, but the whole bar started shooting when the bottle broke. Interesting. Okay. Let me get more knowledgeable on it then. Because I was like, ain't no way this nigga making up new rules. Are you serious? Yeah. Kitty, go put the bottle on the bar. And we going to start shooting when it's done. You're a punk bitch. Do you understand that? You're a punk bitch. You wear dress pants with cowboy clothes. And I want you to understand, you're a punk bitch. Okay? I better not ever meet no motherfuckers like Alamo when I'm out in California. Because no. It's going to remind me why I used to hate it. I become a lover, as y'all can see. But don't make me go back to my ways. Okay? So, yes, W.R. I'm glad he also got his happy ending as well because, his story was sad. But that's what happens when you're a woman beater and you traumatize your children. But it was more than 2 people, so it made sense. I can understand it in that sense, like the whole bar want a beef. Like, yeah, okay, everybody start shooting when it go off. But damn, like just for two people, nigga, you procrastinating. Though I didn't care about their story, as somebody who has a sister, I loved how Lexi and Cassie's story ended. I did not like how Lexi was acting this whole season, honestly, the whole series, actually. So I like they seem to have a good sister ending. That was nice. It also seems like Cassie really only has a brain, or is shown to have a brain when she's around her sister. Like she was the one giving her advice and shit. But you know, I thought that was nice. Don't really care about that story, but I'm glad they had a nice happy ending. Maddie, get the fuck up and get out. Bitch! Why was that bitch still in the club when we ended the goddamn show? Bitch, get up and get out! That nigga was trying to impregnate you not once, not twice, not three, but 4 times! That nigga threatened you 4 times! Lord have mercy. I said, bitch, you need to get up! Oh my God! And then when Ali came in, I said, oh yeah, this is gonna be the perfect escape plan. Why do I still see Maddie on the ground? Bitch, get up and leave! Oh, no, I remember. Bishop ended up giving her a ride home. But it was, run, bitch! Run! You are taking forever to move them feet. Can you please? Like, oh my God. Oh my God. That gave me anxiety. That gave me anxiety. A man threatening you with 4 children? Oh my God. Oh, Maddie, how did you get this? I don't even have the time or energy to girl. No. No, I don't even have the time or energy to digest and dissect Maddie's thing. I honestly would watch Maddie's spinoff because y'all know this is the series finale. And I found that funny. My man said it best. Zendaya and Jacob Elordi made sure they were not gonna come back. Them niggas said, make sure I die. Okay? I wanna be dead. I wanna be dead. If there is a possibility that this show can come back, I don't want to come back. Do you understand? I am dead. I will not be resurrected. I know Zendaya was mad. They said, well, we have to shoot the dinner scene with Ali where you show up at the end of the prayer. Man, goddamn! I just shot the death scene yesterday. What more do they want from me? My bitch is ready to go film for Spider-Man, film from Shrek. Like, what the fuck? No. The two stars from the show made sure that they were not coming back. Do you understand? It's also even funny. My man saw it. We went to YouTube like right after we were done discussing the show and everything. That nigga Jacob Elordi already got him a wait, it's a cologne. What cologne is it? But my man was like, he already doing his James Bond audition. I said, what? What you talking about? Only for me to find it. Oh yeah, Jacob Elordi, real industry, y'all. Guess who he was spotted out with? Guess who he was spotted out with? He really going industry. He being for real. Because I was trying to look up your commercial. I don't want to see who you've been posted up around town with. What's the cologne? Is it no, it's not. Blue de Chanel. Girl, no. Margot is married. No, girl, you know when niggas is trying to get that extra bit of fame, they pop out with a Kardashian Jenner. He done popped out with Kendall Jenner, girl. He really want to get that fame. You understand? You understand me? Jacob Elordi said, I am not playing. I'm never going back to that fuck ass show. He is doing whatever he needs to do. I'm not going back to that show. He gone, y'all. He gone. He gone. I feel like the Hillbilly Nazis could have had a more drastically comedic ending. I felt like they got off easy. I did find Lori's whatever it takes. Y'all know, Venus does it herself. Whatever it takes, I'm gonna be a star. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna be a star. Blah. But I felt like the Hillbilly Nazis could have had a way more like I said, drastically comedic scene. And when I say that, I mean like Lori's, like where you can tell, yeah, the whole time we've been making fun of y'all, and to get back at the nuisance you've been to me, I'm going to kill your character off, or do your character wrong by the end of this series. And the only one that really gets the most of it would be Lori. And I thought that was funny. He gonna be with A24 soon. Honestly, did y'all see Robert Pattinson gonna play Chris Hansen? Robert Pattinson is my favorite male white actor. And if y'all don't know why, the Batman. Y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe. Thank you so much for being here. We on the road to 5K. Yes, girl, you better look up that trailer. Look up that trailer. That nigga, yes, look it up. I cannot believe that was him talking. Robert Pattinson that nigga's an amazing actor, but that voice, he got a voice box. Like legit, you can't tell me there's not an actual remote in his throat that he says, turn here, turn there. Because there's no way. There's no way. But I felt like Lori had the funniest drastic ending. Obviously, she ended up offing herself. I thought it was funny. Them in like the what is she doing? Like, nigga, you know what she doing. We honestly could have kept that out. But I did, I found it funny. It was cool. He's done voice acting before. He voice acted in this anime movie. I'll look it up real quick. It was an anime movie. That was the first thing I saw that he voice acted, and I was like, ain't no way, that's Robert Pattinson. You out your rabbit ass mind. I felt like the dad, I can't even think of his name, but it was the hillbilly dad. And maybe it was to show that they were really cowards like hillbilly Nazis would be. But like, I really felt like we could have done the most. And it could be because I watched drug films with my dad growing up, so I'm really used to them. DEA, FBI, everybody get on the ground, everybody shut the fuck up, get your hands on the ground, show me everything. And it was just like, I felt like they were a little bit too lenient with them, a little bit. Like, it was like, it wasn't as dramatic as I would have liked it. Or drastic, like I said. Then I felt like Faye and her nigga got off way too easy. Even down to the fact that it's implied that they successfully were able to rob that couple from their car. Like, it's just, oh, I don't think that was nice. I feel like we could have been a little bit more extreme. This camera low-key been close as fuck today. Who else? I think that was it. That was it for my Euphoria review. If I think about some more stuff, sure. I think we honestly should give a round of applause for Euphoria and The Boys ending. That was the last bit of our life before COVID, and now it's gone, y'all. That's crazy. DEA should have got one person. That was another thing. Like, we got the most unimpactful people. They don't get Alamo. They don't even get Lori. They get the fucking dad and his second in command that we don't even see until the last fucking episode. Talk about some, hey, dude, just tell me what I want to do. I ain't going back to jail. Nigga, if you shoot one of these DEA agents, you're never leaving jail. That's life in prison. Stop punking. Stop plexing, nigga. You know you ain't want to do anything, nigga. Shut up. Shut up. But that's my other part where I feel like it was so stupid to me. And once again, like I said, I've watched a lot of drug movies and TV shows with my dad. And you cannot tell me if an informant is being used to catch one drug person, right? But they also just so happen to be working with another drug dealer and the DEAs are picking up on that. Why would the DEA still hyper-focus on this one drug dealer? Like Zuri said, you don't think I'm trying to do a 2-for-1? I'm gonna get 2 birds with 1 stone. Or if that one falls through, like the hillbilly Nazis did, because they don't have the evidence because Alamo and them did the switcheroo, I'm gonna make sure I get Alamo and them because I know they were drug dealing. That's another thing. Sam Levinson, he don't know. I don't think he's watched drug films. I don't really think he understands like the hard side of drugs. I think he doesn't know how to do drugs, okay? Because Sam Levinson was a drug user himself. My nigga, I love weed. more than the next person. You understand? And if I were to write a weed show, it's going to be about the aesthetics of weed and everything that comes with that. Just being, a bad bitch that smoke weed. I'm not making my person a drug dealer. I don't know shit about drug dealing. It's gonna be about smoking weed. I don't know nothing about that. So I feel like that was an area that was always a little with Sam Levinson's writing, especially when it was with Fast, because he killed Ashtray last season. Nigga killed a child. Like, I think that's evidence enough. The nigga don't know how to write thrilling drug stories. Like, you might want to leave that to the professionals. You stay on the depressed adults. Let's do that. You make the depressed young adult stories. Don't do no drug dealing stories. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh my God. But honestly, that's it, y'all. I also felt like I already said it. Faye and her nigga Wayne got off easy. I just thought it was stupid, but my closing thoughts. I don't know if Euphoria would be Euphoria without Zendaya. But additionally, I love that about Euphoria that it has introduced us to multiple faces and even allowed us to get more familiar with other faces like a Zendaya. But I'm not sure it would be the show it was. Would I rewatch? Maybe with like my kids or something. I don't see myself going back to it anytime soon. Especially because I had already rewatched it. I would be on like my third rewatch now because I watched it on cable when it first came out. Because that's another thing, y'all. HBO Max wasn't even a thing when Euphoria first came out. Like, that's some crazy shit. God damn. Oh my God. Because I was watching it on cable when it first came out. And so when the second season came out, I said, oh shit, I want to watch it cohesively. I want to watch it back to back to back to back. And I did that. Second season came out. I said, okay, now I need to watch everything cohesively. Back to 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 back. So now I'll be on my fourth rewatch. Because I just rewatched it again so I can get familiar for the third season. So I will be on my fourth rewatch. And trust me, the first two rewatches weren't even that good. So no. I've done all my rewatches. I'll rewatch it when I had children. And they get to that age and they're like, oh my gosh, like, mom, because obviously they're going to talk like stoners. Mom, like, I just discovered this show called Euphoria. Like, it's one of Zendaya's breakout roles. And I'm going to be like, oh, you sweet, sweet child. No. Her breakout role is Shake It Up. She's forever Rocky Blue. Do you understand me? But young child of mine, let us see. Let us watch. Honestly, as somebody who was watching some pretty mature shit with my dad, and I feel like when you don't have that extreme, just like, oh my goodness, I need to protect you from everything in this world, like, you allow your children to kind of make their own understandings and get why certain things are like bad and stuff. I know that's kind of off topic, but I think Zuri had asked what age would I show them. Like, same age as the characters. Like 17, 18. Maybe 16, but that's another thing too. I'm not going to be unrealistic. One, I'm going to try my hardest. I will do my hardest. Not even try. I'm going to do my hardest to protect my child from everything. But specifically being predisposed and exposed to things that they're not mentally or physically ready for. But like I told y'all, I started watching porn when I was very young. And that had a very big effect on me and kind of how I did things. And so kind of adding on to it, when I would kind of watch certain things with my dad, it's also because, I'm a girl and it's like he's a guy, so he probably feels like he can't explain certain things to me, or I may not understand, whatever. I was able to create my own understanding of things and not have it spoon fed all the time by my parents. Now they did do that with a lot of other things, a lot of a lot of my own personal mindsets I had to unlearn because it was really just their own thoughts reiterated through me. So I had to unlearn a lot of those different things. And so when it comes to TV, I'm not gonna tell my children Euphoria was trash. Euphoria horrible. I want them to one form their own opinion about the show. I want them, if they do feel like it's trash, why do you feel like it's trash? Because I don't even know, because my children wouldn't be Gen Alpha, I don't think, or maybe they would. No, because I think Gen Alpha stops at 2031. So I think whatever generation is after Gen Alpha, or maybe if it is Gen Alpha, I don't know. Gen Alpha may find it trash for completely different reasons than Gen Z does. It may find it good for different reasons than we do. You know, all those different things. Literally, mine find it better because growing up, transgender people were not discussed as much. I can't even tell you the first transgender person I saw on TV or in like real life. I know one of them was Love and Hip Hop. I think her name was D something. I can't remember, but she got into it with Waka Flocka's wife. Jim Beta? Damn. Okay, well, I'm gonna have a Jim Beta baby. That sounds cool as fuck. That sounds cool as fuck, bitch. I'm gonna pop out a beta baby. But essentially, just to get to it, transgender people were not discussed as openly and as proudly as they are now. And so I feel like that may be something that the Jim Beta babies may be like mind blown. Like, oh my gosh, mom, do you understand? Like, your generation was like so ahead of its time. Like, y'all had this trans woman in here. Like, do you understand? You understand? Like now, because they're gonna bring DEI back by the time I have my baby. You understand that DEI requires there be a minimum of 3 black people in the show and 2 trans people in the show and at least 2 gay people in the show, and they have to be these things in real life. Do you understand? I'm like, your generation was so cool. I'm sorry, I don't know what my fucking children sound like stoners and garage band freaks. Oh my God. Them alpha and beta combos will come back in 20 years. Probably. And it's gonna be funny because Gen Alpha's gonna act like Gen Beta because they're the ones that are always on the damn phones. And I'm gonna shut all that shit down in my house. Ain't no alpha and no beta up in here. There is only Jesus and Christ because he is the alpha and the omega. Do you understand? That's the only us up in this house. The beginning and the end, and that is Jesus Christ. So shut that shit. I shut all this shit down like Negan up in this bitch playing with me. You get to say that about 2 times. If I got one alpha, baby, I got one beta. I'm an alpha. You're a beta. It's gonna be like the Jaws theme song. I'm gonna just be walking. Donna. Donna. I'm alpha and you're a beta. I'm an alpha and you're a beta. Donna. 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 What's this I heard? You're a what? You're a what? No, you're God's child. And then you're my child. And no child of the Lord or mine will be saying that you were the beginning of anything. Shoot. My Lord. Okay. That's it for today's episode, y'all. Kind of disgruntled, but y'all know me. It's Monday. It's Monday. It's Monday. It's Monday. And honestly, I'm trying to think. I'd much rather the Euphoria storyline. Appreciate you, thank y'all. The Euphoria storyline rather than the American Horror Story storyline. And what I mean by that is the school shooter storyline, because I just thought about that. Like, That's the only one I've seen thus far. I'm sure there are plenty, but I don't spend my time looking at things that's just gonna upset my spirit. And considering school shootings end up in children being dead, that's not some. I'm not into that. I'm not into that. I want to watch things that really make me sad. But I've only ever seen American Horror Story. The first season, Murder House do it. When I think it was Tate Langdon, I think that was his name. He ends up like we find out he's a school shooter and stuff, and that show was so damn messy because I think we were supposed to empathize with a school shooter, and then he gonna add on to his psychotic behavior. He was a rapist too. It was just like, bro, what the fuck? Oh my god, my nigga, I'm like 14. What the fuck is this? I don't know what made me think about that, but I guess I'm concerned to say, like, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. What's up, Serenity? Good to see you. Happy June, girl. It's the first of the month. Get high, get high, get high, get high, get high. But oh no, Degrassi did it too. And that's how Jimmy got shot. But maybe that's what they were really dealing with back then. But we also were really dealing with that too. But it seemed like ours is like, oh my God, like them niggas, they those psychos, those sick individuals, they go in and they're harming children. Obviously, when you're in high school, you're still a child too. But when I think about Columbine and stuff, it's like they were going with people their age, and that does not make it any better. But it's like, I feel like that's what would make it darker nowadays if they start talking about them in media, because you're going to have to show a school shooter who's literally taking children's lives. And so, yeah, like I said, I thought about that because of Degrassi and the fact that Degrassi had a school shooter and American Horror Story had a school shooter. And I'm glad that Euphoria didn't present that to us and just presented us the classic teens on drugs. I also will say, there's a little inaccuracy in Euphoria. As a suburban girl, and I've seen some things from celebrities and suburban residents alike. You mean to tell me none of those children were doing whippets? That's one of the most popular crack drugs right now. That's basically what it is, crack. Mind you, they was doing whippets in the 90s. You mean to tell me them kids in Euphoria wasn't doing that shit? That's the one thing I call inaccurate. 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 Y'all ain't seen people vape. No, girl, whippets. Whippets are not vapes. Whippets are hard drugs. Hard drugs. Lord have mercy. And I'm honestly shocked that he didn't have them doing it. That. Do you know what a whippet is? Oh, whip it, baby. Whip it right. Whip it, baby. Whip it all night. All night. Come on, dip. Come on, dip. That, I was honestly shocked they didn't do that. But, I guess we keeping it PG. I also, another thing. Don't really think this had to, be a lot of discussion, because I think we all kind of know that. But showing the predators that prey on high schoolers was very good as well. Even on what Nate Jacobs went through and him being exposed to porn so early, and obviously mine was not that. I was not watching my parents. My shit was like legit porn. Like, I accidentally stumbled upon porn on a website, and it was like, oh my God. But even them showing that, like, that stuff I be talking about, like, suburban issues. Them suburban issues, like, you don't know what your child fucked up, because you don't know that, we were exposed to porn very, 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 very early. And I'm 25 now, so I don't really know what me telling you this is gonna do now. I already went through it. I know they went through every single bad thing. You know, you ain't ever did that work as well to see that was always my issue. Other things started spiraling out of control. So, um, so that was good for his story, and even like repressed sexuality and everything like that. That was something I thought was interesting. Oh, and like I was saying, the predators, that being a very thing, and that happens all across the board. But, oof, it's really crazy because young women are not protected. Young women are not protected as much as they should be. Whether you are in the city, the suburbs, the hood, the country, it's predators everywhere. But I will say, when you're in that suburban setting, and like I told y'all, not only do you not have to concern yourself about, money, college, being able to afford being a part of the basketball team this year, the AAU one, not the one with school, AAU one. And y'all know I was an AAU girly. Like, I'm talking suburban shit. Yeah, you got your mama and daddy card. That's another thing. I know. Zuri was Moesha, not a suburban girl. Mo to the E to the, doing the exact as Moesha was PG-13. Oh, you would see some more shit. I'm telling you. Moesha is a perfect example of a black suburban girl. That girl was doing some wild shit. Even down to the example I was about to use. Yeah, you got your parents' card. Yeah, if you're a 16-year-old girl and this 30-year-old man has been preying upon you and y'all been texting and stuff like that, yeah, you booking flights to go and see him. There were girls doing that in my high school. Like the shit Jules was doing, that shit is real. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. And it's fucking crazy. So like honestly, you know, like I've been saying, I'm glad Euphoria had its heyday because it's real nice when you get to see like a small little sector of a community get talked about when people don't take it serious. Truly. And now I want that. Now I want the black suburban show because motherfuckers don't take us serious. They don't. Motherfuckers don't take us serious. Show the black suburban struggles. Shit is amazing. Cause honestly, it really highlighted a lot of things, and that's another thing too. It's just like living a fast life, and that is something that you can get presented. That's like, you can get presented that in any situation, any environment. Like I said, city, suburb, hood, country. Because America is built on it. The fact when you get some money, you can live a life. You can live an amazing life. So no matter if you're a teenager that grew up in any of those 4 different environments, you get presented some money, life is gonna come at you fast. But it's something different, and Sam Levinson really got it. It's something different in that suburban area when the typical concerns that a lot of people have right now, you don't, and you add that on to teenage rebellion, teenage insecurity, teenage instability, teenage puberty, and freedom, or the idea of freedom, because how much freedom do you really have at 16? You can't buy a car. Even with the most money, you can't do majority of the things in America like without being an adult as well. Which is the crazy thing about those fast lives they be living. And that's like, oh my God, like the fact that Nate didn't have no friends his age. That's how them niggas be. Because they be friending them old niggas when they in high school so they can do the freedom shit. Well, I'm 16. I want to go party with the bros. And the bros is already in college. They already seniors in college. So now they got the hookup. They got the hookup on the drugs. They got the hook. The niggas graduating college faster, so you just kind of getting put into life. It's so many crazy things. So I'm glad it had its heyday. It's probably going to inspire so many other things, and I love that as well. That's what I love about a show ending, because I always try to be a positive thinker, but an ending represents a new beginning. And like I told y'all with the Boys review, only reason we got the Boys is because the Watchmen comic existed, and then they made the Watchmen movie. And then somebody was inspired to make the Boys comic, the Boys TV show. I love when the creativity inspires other creativity. And my last point will be hopefully with the fact that Euphoria ended and is one of the only shows right now that actually had young adults. As I told y'all, they was my age. They 24, 20, they 21, 24. That's young adult TV. We don't have a lot of shows out like that right now. It's either teenager or you're an adult. You grown. You in your 40s already. So I hope going forward, because Euphoria ended with young adults, that is representation to the industry to now give us young adults more television shows and just the different things. That's another reason we like Gen Z so much. Young adult shows. And that's something else. Yeah. I am kind of sad because I don't really have any other young adult shows. Like I told you, I feel extra grown watching Spider Noir. But damn, how about when I just want to feel grown? I have a lot of thoughts and opinions on that, but I won't say them. But I hope you enjoy Love Island. I think you were the person it was made for, honestly, Zuri, based on the conversations we've had today. But that's not my steez. That's not a young adult show. That is a show for freaks. I think a nigga like Diddy made that show. You have young adults showing their bodies, kissing, sometimes actually having full sex on television, and they're competing for love. Right. Right. So we all saw Squid Game, right? We all saw when there were a group of billionaires watching those people. Welcome home. It was a group of billionaires watching those people put their lives at stake for their entertainment. Y'all don't think it's some freaky billionaires out there doing that? They invested. It's an island. Y'all know who else had an island? Epstein. I just find it so interesting. Everybody is just so ready to watch something on an island, but we just got on a nigga for having an island. And now we just want to see the people just get all freaky and funnel on each other and feel all on each other on that island. Great. No. And I will not be watching. I already told y'all. I honestly feel like Love Island and Baddies are psyops. I feel like those were shows created by the government to manipulate us and brainwash us. I do. I feel like Baddies was made to make black women angry with each other and make us never agree with each other. And I feel like Love Island is to promote lust. It's no love, that it's lust. Don't sit down and get to know somebody. Don't sit down and form a friend. Just fuck. What Tank say? When we that's what they want. I feel like Baddies and Love Island are psyops. And that's all I'm gonna say about the matter. That's all I'm gonna say about the matter. Zuri, I hope you get saved. Stop the brainwash right now. Stop brainwashing yourself. You are doing what the government wants you to do. You're doing what they want you to do. Lord have mercy. I wash my hands with it. I wash my hands with it. And why are there two of them out there? Like there's something I need to be concerned about. And I know that's all we got today. I discussed the new shows of June. Turn on Big Brother, Zuri. Please turn on Big Brother. You like people in there actually be falling in love. Shoot. All right, but first of all, and we're gonna say it every day. Happy Pride! Shout out to everybody. Love is love, and we love love. Go Spurs! Go Texas! R.I.P. Rue. R.I.P. Rue. You will forever be remembered. Gone but never forgotten. Gone but never forgotten. We will discuss Spider Noir when I finish it. My birthday is in 7 days. And on that note, please be sure y'all tune in to our 200th episode and my 25th belated birthday celebration on June 10th. Hope to see y'all there. Love you, lives. Also, Russell Wilson is retired. The NFL is officially saved. Because that was my last point. He been needed to go. As soon as he signed that deal with the Broncos and told them, if I get injured, you're going to pay me, he needed to go. You're damage to the NFL industry, and you need to stop. And I already told y'all about the new shows for June, but the one that you need to concern yourself with is Lawman Bass Reeves. That's the only one that counts. Watch Lawman Bass Reeves June 5th, y'all. I don't know where it's premiering, though. Hold on. Oh, Jesus. Oh, it's on season 2? Okay, 2 things. Apparently it's on season 2. And apparently it's on Paramount Plus. Let's indulge, y'all. Let's support it. I'm not the biggest fan of Paramount, but let's support it. All right. And now we're going to go ahead and get out of here. We're going to get out of here using our celebration song. I want to thank everybody for coming through today. Thank you so much for all y'all's love, support, your conversation, your likes, your shares, your comments. Every single thing that you have given me today has been an amazing live, an amazing Monday, and an amazing start to June, y'all. I love being able to come on here and talk to y'all about whatever, whenever, however. Okay, let's go ahead and celebrate. Please be sure to drink your water, eat some good food, say your prayers, and be kind to yourself and others. And I will see y'all next time. We'll be back on here tomorrow. Same excitement, same craziness, same me. Y'all know, same shit, just a different day. Y'all know how it goes. All right. Love y'all a lot. Thank you for coming through today, and happy Monday. Happy Pride. From the top, niggas. From the top, niggas. What? I'm talking about. Wait. Man down. Another. That's a. Woo. I don't know. Nah. What? Abracadabra! I feel like a brand new person, nigga. I feel like a brand new person, nigga. Did not show Foghorn today. I think he's mad at me. I said, just like an acrobat, I flipped that bag. I said I flipped that bag. Go to the bag. I think he's fucked up about Rue. He watched the series finale last night, too. I think he fucked up about Rue, too. It's okay, Foggy. It's okay. I guess he'll be the one rewatching it. I won't, though. I won't be in suffrage. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for coming through. Yes, R.I.P. Rue. It's so hard to say goodbye to that high. I'm sorry. I love y'all. Just forget I said that. Just forget I said that. Thank y'all so much for an amazing stream. W's to yourselves. I love y'all lots. I gotta do the formalities. Please be sure to drink your water, eat some good food, say your prayers, and be kind to yourself and others. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Same black ass time, same black ass place. I love you so much. And deuces. or on my Star Wars shit. I said peace.